I told you I work full-time. I do marketing and business development for an outpatient imaging and surgery center, so busy. And I also work part-time for Houston Moms Blog, if anybody has ever checked that out, and I'm a writer for them. So I'm just like crazy and busy. Meredith has 4 kids. I'm a slacker with the 2 kids. Shannon has 3. We have a homeschool mom, Jamie, so everybody's busy. So when I saw Meredith do this business, it instantly kind of like woke me up because I thought, that's interesting. And let me tell you just a little aside, Meredith and I didn't really know each other. We were online acquaintances through the blog world, and I saw that she was going to start this, journey with Rodan in the Fields, and I just had my 2nd son. I was nursing around the clock and just like kind of overwhelmed with, being a mom of 2 all of a sudden and thinking about having to go back to work. But I was just really interested and intrigued that she would do this. I had a lot of respect for her, and I was like, oh, she's doing direct sales. That's really interesting. So of course I did nothing. And I watched her on social media, and one day, this was so random, but her and her fast-growing team, they had gone to Austin for some type of like dinner or leadership lunch or something. So they were like doing a road trip, and it was really fun, and they had matching t-shirts on, and I'm totally a sucker for matching t-shirts. And I was like, I could do that. I want to do that. I want to go on a road trip to Austin. So weird. And so anyway, so it just kind of got my wheels turning, but I was like, no, Chelsea, there's no way you have time. So, I'm still like at home and all this. My skin is terrible. I kind of felt like Shannon felt. And so I finally reached out for a mini facial. Like, okay, I'm gonna at least try the products. And to be honest, I had a little bit of sticker shock in the beginning when Meredith sent me like the website and the pricing and everything, but I was intrigued. I finally tried the mini facial after it sat on my counter for probably a few weeks, and it really made me feel amazing. And for somebody who, at the time, I was like not loving myself because, nursing around the clock and just everything, for a mini facial to make you feel pampered when you haven't had any sleep with a newborn, God, sign me up. If you haven't tried a mini facial, you need to try it. So anyway, I mentioned it to my husband. I was like, I'm kind of thinking about this business, because the products are really awesome. I like Shannon said, I want to try every single product that they make at this point. That would be very expensive. So, if other women can do it, I could do it, right? And he literally, my husband is the sweetest man, but he laughed at me, not because he was being mean, but because A, I had always said, I will never do direct sales. I don't know why, I just had this preconceived notion. And number 2, he was laughing because it was preposterous that I would add something to my plate. And he was so sweet, and he said, Chelsea, if anybody can do it, it's you, 100%, and I back you up. But when the heck, I almost said that word, when are you gonna find the time to do that? And I was like, you know what, I don't know, but I just feel like I have to try. So finally, I kind of like took a leap of faith because I really didn't talk much about it. I think I talked to Meredith maybe for like 5 minutes on the phone. I was up late one night because I'm a night owl, and I was probably watching like Vanderpump Rules or something, and I signed up to do this business on the biggest kit because I thought bigger is better. I spent $1,000, and I went to bed. Yeah, and I don't even think Meredith knew that I signed up. Like, I didn't tell her I'm going to join your team. I was like the unicorn that you want that just joined. But I woke up the next day. And I was so scared. I had like the biggest pit in my stomach. I just, that wave that you feel like, you're like, do I need a bathroom or what? I had that like wave of panic, and it was like buyer's remorse mixed with like, oh crap, what did you do? And I literally was like, okay, I'm just gonna call Meredith and tell her it was a mistake and like get my money back. And so luckily, my husband and my mom, they knew me and they knew how I am, and they said, you signed up, you clearly want to do it, you've been talking to us about it, so just give it a year, go all in though, give it a good year, and then we'll make a decision. and if we lose $1,000, we lose $1,000. So I was like, you're right, okay. And what I know now, that was just fear, kind of like what Meredith was saying when she just was so scared of what people were gonna think. That's how I felt. I was like, Chelsea, you're already working. You already have an income. What are people going to think you're adding to your plate? You're such a bad mom for, doing something else that's going to take away your time. And how are you going to do this? I mean, so many fears. And I was also really fearful. What were people going to, think of me doing direct sales? I don't know why. I just was scared. So luckily, I took their advice and I jumped in head first. And I honestly had no idea how I was going to fit it into my busy schedule. I will share, I'm sorry, I was supposed to click this a long time ago. I'm changing finger. So the way I work this in my business, if you're wondering, okay, Chelsea, give us real, how do you do it? I fit it in, this is so cliche, we're not supposed to say it, but I fit it in the nooks and crannies of my day, and it's true. So I'm not a morning person, so I'm never going to be the girl that gets up an hour before their kids wake up and have my coffee and plan my day. That's not me. I get up when they get up. But I am, I wish I had some wine right now. One day, 24, full 30. No alcohol. Anyway, so like I said, I'm a night owl. So once I put the kids to bed, that's kind of my time to work. And so I am such a TV junkie. I will never give up my TV, but I sit in my kitchen and I have my TV shows on, and that's when I work. So I'll do reach outs, I'll just, tell people about the products, ask them if they want to try a mini facial, answer questions about the business. You'd be surprised how many people are up late, moms especially. And then I just work it into my day. So, maybe at lunch, instead of going to Loft for the millionth time for that dress I don't need, I'll sit in my car and work a little bit. Or, do a little hour here, a little hour there on the weekends. And I really, truly fit it just into my day. We're so lucky that this business can be run with your phone, because we always have our phones on us. And you really, once you kind of get going with it, it really is easier than you think. I don't want to say that it's easy, because I don't want to paint this picture that you're just going to join and post that you are doing Rodan and Fields and kick back and all these orders are going to come in. But it's not brain surgery. I mean, you're talking to people, like somebody already shared, you're washing your face, you're getting amazing results. People are going to ask you about it just like they ask you where you got your shoes, and you're going to tell them, and that's how easy it is. And it's just amazing. We have women on our team who, as mentioned, they work full-time. We have people who are stay-at-home moms. We have attorneys. We have engineers, teachers, dog moms, human moms, a little bit of everything. And the common bond there is that everybody's busy. I don't really care how you work or when you work or if you work. You're busy. We just make ourselves busy. And so if you want this, you'll figure out a way. And all of these amazing leaders are going to be here to guide you and show you how to do it. So I encourage you to take that leap of faith and give it a shot. Two of my really favorite quotes that always resonate well with me with this business, Meredith already said one of them, nothing changes if nothing changes. I love this. My mom always told me, here's a solution, Chelsea, and if I didn't do it, she would say, well, you lost your right to complain. And that kind of is the same thing. Okay, nothing changes if nothing changes. If you don't love the way your life is right now, if you don't love the way your skin is right now, here you go. Don't come complaining to me. So I think that really is just a great thing when you're like, oh, should I take this leap of faith? Luckily, if you take a leap of faith with us, you have 60 days to change your mind and go back from that leap. Okay, the other quote that always resonates with me, it is so silly, guys, but does anybody watch Parks and Recreation? Not very many. This is not going to go over well. But it is treat yourself. Treat yourself. I don't know why I'm so silly. That is my business mantra. So, but it's true. I mean, I'm busy. I didn't necessarily need the extra source of income, but I look at this business as a way to treat myself. It fulfilled something in me that I didn't even know was lacking. It brought so many wonderful women into my life that I wouldn't have met. It's brought a great financial blessing to our family. We're able to pay for private school and just be able to like breathe a little easier, and then my fun things too, of course. And then, you know, you're treating yourself to great skin and great lashes at the same time. So when you think of me, think of treat yourself. And I'm going to show you in a minute how we are going to actually treat you tonight. But I know every single one of you in this room wants to go ahead and join, like now, right? If not, go grab a glass of wine, tell me how good it is, and then you'll be ready to join. Okay, so there's 4 ways that you can become a consultant. Literally takes a couple of minutes. We can help you tonight over here, or we can even do it on a phone. So the first 2 ways, there's one called a personal results kit, and that is literally going to be what it's called. It's going to give you enough product to have personal results for yourself, okay? The second way, we have a business portfolio, and this is not actually going to give you any product whatsoever, but it will allow you to be a selling consultant. And then we have 2 more ways that are really popular. The first is the big business launch kit. And again, it's exactly what it says. This is going to be able to launch your business in a really big way. As you can see, you're going to get a ton of products. You can pull out the ones that you want to start using yourself. And then for the other ones, you can do all sorts of things with this product. You can have samples for your friends and family to get them excited about this business. You can just familiarize yourself with everything. You could even have a launch party of some sort to just for people to see and touch and just get really excited about it. And then the final, the big baby, is the RFX Express Business Kit. This is the one that I did because I just thought, like, why the heck not? Bigger is better, right? So you're going to get pretty much everything that Shannon mentioned earlier in the business presentation. And probably the biggest seller for me on this one is that you're going to get those mini facials, the samples that you can start sending to all of your friends and family. To me, it is the best way to launch your business and get people so excited and ready to try these products. So it's what sold me. So I'm just very excited about this option. Such a great value. This is going to be the only time that you're able to get these products at about a 50% discount. So if you have any questions, let us know, but we would absolutely love to get you going tonight. Now the treat yourself, the treat that we have tonight is if you end up enrolling on these top 2 kits, we are going to treat you to a free regimen of your choice. So you can pick Redefine, Reverse, Soothe, and Unblemish, and you can start using it yourself. That's like a $200 value, so that is a huge offer we're very excited about. I am the big closer of the evening, so sorry guys. But thank you all so much for coming. This was amazing, and we're here to answer questions if you want to afterwards. If you want to grab that glass of wine to give you a little liquid courage. I believe next door will be open, and just let us know if you have any questions. But just remember, nothing changes if nothing changes.